Welcome once again back to the lab. It is your old Professor Pilk, and of course today, you guys saw the title, you know what you clicked on. We are here once again to collect the legendaries that are in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Indigo Disc DLC. Now to kick things off, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, make sure you guys stay up to date, because we are going to cover all of the legendaries that you can get here and how to do so. And collecting these legendaries is actually quite simple. What you're going to do to kick this off is basically you're going to open up this menu right here by hitting the right arrow on your D-pad, and this is going to give you a number of blueberry quests. And in these blueberry quests, you can have a number of things to do. I have to travel over 500 yards, create a TM, and a few other things. Now, in this particular situation, I'm over here creating a TM. I'm just going to create any old TM. Doesn't really matter which one we do. This any TM will do, and that will put a check mark on our list. Let's go ahead and create this real fast. Bam. Nope. And you will see up top, now I need to travel over 500 yards, and I've completed 3 out of the 10. Let's go ahead and complete a few more. So as I continue around here, it's just asking me to pick up a few items around the map. I think there's like 10 items or something like that I have to pick up, and then it will give me one more quest, and that will be my final quest, the actual blueberry quest. Hatch a Pokemon egg right there. Now, they're all a little bit different, but these orange quests, you can see like they're marked there by the crown. These are the big ones that are going to allow you to get quests with snacks worth. If you are doing this in Union Circle, sometimes you get a yellow quest there. That's a group quest that everybody has to partake in. And actually, then you'll get some other snacks from Snacksworth. But let's go talk to Snacksworth real quick. Now, if you fly over here to the lobby of the Blueberry Academy, you can actually talk to Snacksworth. He's the gentleman that's going to give you the different quests. And if you just glance over here to the right, you're going to see this fine-dressed gentleman over here. That is actually Snacksworth. Once you beat enough of these quests, he'll actually give you a bunch of different treats, and then you can talk to him and try to figure out which legendaries you want. Now, in Scarlet and Violet, there are a couple of different legendaries that are available. Now, in Scarlet, you can get Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Ho-Oh, Latios, Groudon, Reshiram, Solgaleo, and Glastrier. And in Violet, you can actually get Lugia, Latias, Kyogre, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Zekrom, Lunala, and Specterior. Now, Rayquaza, Kyurem, and Necrozma can only be obtained through group quests, so you will have to connect through Union Circle to obtain those. Now, the good news is if you're on Scarlet and you want the Violet legendaries, you can actually do that through Union Circle as well. As you do those group quests, you'll unlock those as well. So as you can see here on my screen, I actually have all of them, and we're going to be getting all of them here over the next few videos. So once again, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date. Let's go ahead and jump in today because we are going to be obtaining Moltres. I mean, we did Zapdos, we did Articuno, we might as well finish out the trio. You know Moltres? Frightfully rare, that one. Speaking of Moltres, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. I was off doing a spot of rock climbing over in Western Paldea at the time. The weather was sure something else that day. Sandstorms were kicking up the whole desert. Keep that in mind. I was about ready to call it quits when Moltres appeared in a blaze of glory, so bright you could see through the blowing sands. Again, another big clue. I don't know if it meant to cheer me on, but it certainly did. It loves that sack you have there, so you might just have a shot to meet it too. Saxworth knows all of them. It's hilarious. So to locate Moltres, what you're going to do is you're going to go over here to the this kind of western area over here, and kind of right here, basically towards that little, almost like that alcove that goes back out towards the plains. This is where you're going to be able to find Moltres. Now, he's not really hard to locate. Just kind of fly to this middle of the desert area right here and fly towards this rock formation right here in front of you. Now, if you've got the DLC, you can just go ahead and fly directly up there. You don't need to rock climb or anything. Just jump around Koraidon and go. And you can see Moltres right there. Not really that hard to locate. Now, do bear in mind, you see how there's a sandstorm over here? You need to bear that in mind when you're going to go do this attack. So let's go ahead and initiate this. There we go. Alright. So, Woodshed's Tablets of Ruin. Basically, what's going to happen here is we are going to want to go ahead and, like before, open up with a stun spore. We want to get him stunned because we want to have status effect on him. That is excellent. So now we've got that status. That is absolutely perfect. Now, normally I'd want to hit him with a false swipe and take him down. Well, basically take him down to like 1 HP or whatever. The problem I'm going to have here is that with the Sandstorm, he's going to be taking damage every turn. We're going to go ahead and bring Mew out. We're going to do a little bit of damage. Mew's just got great all-around stats, so he's just a great one for this in general. But with the Sandstorm as it currently is, I'm basically just going to, I'm going to hit him with False Swipe a couple of times, but we're not going to take him down that far just because I don't really want to risk losing this Pokemon. Now, if you do wind up knocking him out or whatever, he'll respawn the next day, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Just play this one pretty smart. Here we go. And I'm going to throw Heal Balls just because I'm trying to catch all these Heal Balls. Don't ask me why I'm trying to catch them in Heal Balls. I just happen to be doing that because I'm weird. Now, notice something here. Ah, we were so close. So incredibly close. So, notice something here. The Sandstorm is gone. So I actually could go back in and False Swipe him now. Now, this is a bit of a risky maneuver because if the Sandstorm just pops back up, which they do naturally in this area, I could run into some problems, but I'll be honest with you. He's going to catch a lot faster, so I'm going to run the risk here. And usually the Sandstorms don't pop back up for a little bit. So I've got a few minutes here where now I can take him down to 1 HP. I can have, you know, basically at the optimal situation. Pay attention to the weather. Now, again, if the Sandstorm does crop up, I've really shot myself in the foot here if that does happen. But, as they say, no risk, no reward. Ah. Alright. Now, we're not going to want to let Mew get beaten up too bad here. I am going to want to heal him in a minute, but only 1 shake. Okay, not enough. I do have the catching charm, so we're really probably looking for a critical catch. I'm going to imagine most of these are going to wind up in crit catch situations. Oh, that looks so promising. 2 shakes. All right. What do I want to do here? Let's throw another heal ball. Nah. Like I said, I am trying to catch these in the heal ball. Don't ask me why. It just is what I set out to do a while back. So we're going to continue with that strategy. Only 1 shake. So we should pretty soon get that crit catch. No, come on. Come on. Now, I am a little worried about the Sandstorm kicking back up at some point, but it is what it is. We're here now. If it does, then I'll just have to redo the encounter at some point. Nah. Good grief. All right, let's go. It is a legendary, so it's going to take a while. And remember, the heal ball is kind of like the worst one to do here because it doesn't have increased rates whatsoever. So it's not like just because he's paralyzed or just because he's damaged, the heal ball suddenly gets better rates. It's just regular rates. The only difference being, it for me is an aesthetic choice, A, and B, he'll get an immediate heal and be able to go right back into battle. So, but for me, it's just an aesthetic thing. The crit catch! There it is! Let's go. All right, so that is right there. Let's go ahead and check out our brand new Pokemon. And look at that. So, that is how you catch Moltres. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below as always. And we'll be back with more coming up here really soon.